Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here on my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing KIRBY nails. I just want to say that I am sick and you might be able to hear it in my voice a little bit. It might sound a little nasally, so I'm sorry. First, I wanted to talk a little bit about the character Kirby. Kirby is from Nintendo series of games, and I believe Kirby also had a TV show. Kirby's been around since 1992, and it was a game for Game Boy. And since then, Kirby has appeared in over 50 games, many different games. And if you've ever played Super Smash Brothers, then you probably have seen Kirby. Like many fighting game or battle game characters, Kirby does have a signature skill. So Kirby's signature skill is their ability to basically inhale objects or people or creatures and then exhale them out at with a lot of force and using it as a weapon. So if you're in battle or something, Kirby can exhale, say, a table and then spit that table out with so much force to fight an opponent. Kirby can also suck in enough air where they can fly if they need to, and also they're able to transform or adopt the abilities of the creatures that they inhale and transform and use in different costumes and things like that. If you ever played any Kirby game, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Based on my online research, Kirby is regarded as one of the most iconic video game characters of all time, not just because they are cute and lovable, but because the games are just fun. Kirby has a lot of popularity with gamers in Japan and has been praised as being one of the most versatile characters due to starring in such a large catalog of games. So Kirby is from planet Popstar, which is a yellow star, and I do incorporate the yellow star in this set, and that's where he spends most of his time. Kirby is pink, a round body with stubby arms and large red feet, but sometimes they look like hot pink to me. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Kirby is categorized by their childlike innocence and insatiable appetite. So whenever Kirby swallows enemies, Kirby does not just digest them. Instead, they disappear and reappear somewhere else in the game world. And according to this Kirby's stats, his official height is only 8 inches. Kirby's gender is listed as unknown, and that is in the Kirby series encyclopedia. In the English manual for Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby is referred to as little boy, and in the Japanese version, it's translated to youngster or young person, which is gender neutral, but a lot of times they use youngster or young person for someone who is male. So I never personally played Kirby growing up. I did have Nintendo handheld systems like the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, and now I have a Switch, but I had never played a Kirby game growing up. But I do have a Kirby game now, or my husband does, and it is a really fun game to play if you have a Nintendo handheld. I think one of the Kirby games that either came out, maybe not last year, maybe the year before, there is a demo that you can play before you actually buy the game, and you can see if you like it or not. It is a really fun game. When I was growing up, I actually thought that Kirby was a part of the Mario game characters, like with, Princess Peach and Wario and Bowser and all of that. I always thought Kirby was a part of that family. And then when I found out Kirby wasn't, this was when I was younger, then I thought that maybe Kirby was a part of the Hello Kitty family of characters. But no, Kirby is his own thing. Let me know in the comments if you've ever heard of this character, or if you've ever played any Kirby games. Do you have any Kirby plushies or anything like that? I don't. You would think that I do, because I love pink and the color of Kirby is the perfect shade of pink, but I don't have any like Kirby plushies or anything like that, and maybe that needs to change. So now onto this nail set. On this nail right here, I decided to do a pink and white grid design. I just thought that that would be really cute to match the rest of the nail set, since this is Kirby's signature color. On 2 of the nails, I just went like with a lot of charms, And the other nails, I used some 3D sculpting gel to make Kirby, and I had so much fun. I really enjoyed doing this nail set. This might be my favorite nail set that I have done so far this year, and I would like to know your opinion on this set in the comments when you get to the end. We're almost 5 minutes and 30 seconds into the video, and if you're here still listening to me, you should subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, and make sure you like the video, hit the post notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Also, I know I said it in one of my previous videos, one of my recently uploaded videos, but I cannot say this enough. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. We are almost at 600 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you. And as I say in most of my videos, those of you that continue to come back and comment on my videos, I see you, and I appreciate all of you that are watching. Even if you are commenting, if you're watching and not commenting, I still see you. I still see you. Not really, but I see you. But you should still comment like a thumbs up emoji or just like a hi or something for the engagement of it all. So I'm not really trying to do too much talking in this video because I am sick. Everybody at my work office is coughing and sneezing, and every time I go to work, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this air is so contaminated. And it finally got me. It finally got me. I started feeling, today is Saturday the 19th, and I think I'm going to be uploading this video the same day I do the voiceover. So yeah, but I started feeling really sick. I don't even know. It was maybe like Wednesday, I started feeling a little sick. And then Thursday morning when I woke up for work, I just felt even worse. And for me, it was like my throat was burning and I felt really cold. Like Wednesday night before I went to bed, I had like the chills, like I couldn't stop shaking. And when I say shaking, I mean like teeth shattering, like I'm a cartoon character. Like I was just I don't know, I was so cold for, I don't know, I'm not gonna say for no reason, obviously I'm sick, but yeah, I was just really cold. And then when I got to work on Thursday, I seemed to get like a little worse. But every time when I go to work, I always get like a little bit of an itchy throat. I think it's something about my job building. I don't know, every time I go in there, I get like an itchy throat. And once I leave work and I get into fresh air, then I feel perfectly fine. And I don't know, I just think it's maybe I need to clean the air ducts or something, I don't know. But yeah, so Thursday when I was at work, I had a really itchy throat and my nose was ready. I was blowing my nose my whole shift, all day blowing my nose. I joined the orchestra of people that sit around me that's blowing their nose. Even though I try to go to the bathroom and blow my nose and not really blow my nose at my desk, the people that sit around me don't have that same courtesy. Also, if you're interested in an up close shot of the nails that I'm currently wearing, you can check out my TikTok. I don't know if I uploaded to YouTube shorts, but if you're interested, you can check out my TikTok. I love how flat they are. I know some people like that, like the apex, and I know the apex is very important. I'm not a nail tech, but I know it's very important. But I do like a flat nail. I also don't have really long nail beds, so I feel like me not really building out a full apex is okay, I guess, because I have really short nail beds. And so yeah, but if you want to see the nail set, not how I did it, but if you want to see it more up close, then you can check it out on my TikTok, where I think I posted 2 videos showing these nails up close. Okay, so right here I'm using this star charm to represent Kirby's planet, his home planet, where he's from. And the rest of this nail is just like kind of like a junk nail. I use a ice cream emoji and a lollipop. Did I say emoji? No, I use an ice cream nail charm and a lollipop nail charm emoji. What? But yeah, this was kind of like a junk nail. But what's really the star of the show is using the 3D sculpting gel. Now, I'm not unfamiliar with 3D sculpting gel. I have done 3D sculpting gel, I think in 3 previous videos. I think my Care Bear nails, my Dragon Ball Z nails, and there was one more. My Beetlejuice nails from Halloween. That was the 3rd one that I did. So you can check out all of those videos. Those are all on the channel, but those were all clear 3D sculpting gel. So I had to paint them. And today I'm using colored 3D sculpting gel, and they come in these little tiny pots. I got them off Amazon, and
they are perfect. They had the perfect shade of pink. And I did for Kirby's feet. I know I said that his feet are red. At least that's what I found in my research. But they always look just like a hot pink to me, like a really dark pink, like kind of like a Barbie pink to me. So that's what I use for his feet. And I think it looks perfectly fine. So these are the 3D sculpting gels that I got. I don't know if I call them sculpting gels. I don't know. I guess that's what they are. And they came with the silicone tool, which is very helpful if you don't already have one. You can use this to help mold or shape your charms, your characters, your flowers, whatever you're using the 3D sculpting molds for. You can also use these sculpting gels inside molds if you want. So if you have like a flower mold or something like that, you can use these in it. I have one mold, a silicone mold that has hearts. I think I got from like Vetsy in one of their Valentine's Day, maybe like last year, their Valentine's Day box last year. I haven't ordered from Vetsy in like a really long time, and I don't know when I will with these tariffs. But yeah, oh, I don't think I mentioned about my nails. I know I'm jumping back and forth. I'm like scattered brain. I told you I'm sick. Maybe on a sickness. But the nails that I'm wearing, they're actually BT Art Box press-on nails, the French tip. Or are they Beetles? Are they Beetles or BT Art Box? They're one of them because I have both, but I don't remember which brand I use. But they are French, white French tips. And I just used my airbrush gun and I sprayed it with green and then put the little lines in it for like the zebra print. But yeah, these 3D sculpting gels, the pots are small, but a little goes a long way. And I'm using these little finger glove things because I'm running out of my full gloves. I think I only have like maybe like 6 left of my gloves. So I bought a pack of these and they work well. The sculpting gel does not stick to it, but I did learn a trick that I found on TikTok. If your sculpting gel is sticking to your glove, just wet your finger, like with the glove on, with some isopropyl alcohol. It won't change the texture of the gel or anything like that, but it will stop it from sticking. But luckily for me, this gel does not stick to the glove or anything like that. So in order to make the Kirby, I just rolled out a ball, and I did 2 balls because I wanted to do a larger Kirby on one finger or one nail and then a smaller Kirby on the other nail. And I rolled out the ball, and then I rolled out a long line that I can like chop into pieces for his arms, and I did the same thing for his feet. This is what I came up with. And I went on the nail that I'm using the big Kirby charm on. I went and I painted it a very light pink. I didn't want the color of Kirby to clash with the base color of the nail. So I went in with a lighter pink than what Kirby's body is. And I just placed the sculpting gel, the little circle, his body circle on there. And I used my silicone tool to help me put an opening for his feet and his arms on the silicone on the mold. And another tip that I found on TikTok is that if your mold is not sticking, so after you put your base coat down and you go and you want to stick your sculpting gel on the nail, if it's not sticking, then you may need to wipe the nail down with isopropyl alcohol so it's not I don't know. I just saw it on TikTok. I don't know. Just wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol. But luckily for this sculpting gel, I didn't need to do that. But I did use a little bit of alcohol. I don't know if y'all noticed. When I put it down, I did go and wet my finger. You didn't see me wet my finger, but you can see that I did wet the Kirby. And I used isopropyl alcohol for that. So then I'm just sticking on the arms, and I tried to make him have like his arms like sticking out, kind of like in the shape of a Y. And then I used the pink color, or the hot pink color, for his feet. I feel like this video is all over the place. I feel like I'm going into a descent into madness, and I'm not even on any cold meds or anything like that. I just feel terrible. I haven't taken any medicine besides, the regular medicine that I am prescribed by my doctor, like my iron pill. Oh, to be a woman with low iron. So this actually was quite easy because Kirby, his body shape is just a bunch of circles and smaller circles. So it's very easy to do Kirby. I really had so much fun doing this nail set. And like I said, I really think, I'm trying to think back to all of the nail sets I've done so far this year, which I feel like I haven't done a whole lot. But I think this one is my favorite so far, just because I did some 3D sculpting and I really like doing this. It is so much fun. It does take a long time, but it is really, really fun. And for the other Kirby, I actually put him together on the little palette, and then I placed his full body already assembled onto the nail. So you can make a charm, your own charms. Drawing out Kirby's face was quite easy. It wasn't difficult to do. He has just two circles and his mouth is just open because remember, he inhales things and spits it out. So his mouth, you usually will find pictures of Kirby with his mouth just open. I really hope you've been enjoying this video so far. If so, don't forget to subscribe. I know it's kind of like cringy when people are like subscribe, but how else will you grow? Because I feel like people don't remember to subscribe. If this is like your third video of mine watching and you haven't subscribed already, like why? You've already watched 3 videos. You might as well just go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you like the video or dislike the video if you didn't like it. Whatever floats your boat. But leave me a comment. Leave me a pink emoji a comment. I don't think that we have like a Kirby emoji. I don't think so. But you can leave me just like a pink emoji, any type of pink emoji, a flower, a heart, whatever, in the comments below. And I'll reply. Of course, I always reply to all my comments. But thank you all so much for watching. This video is coming down to the end now. I'm just finishing up his face, and then I'll do the reveal of the final nail set. Just thank y'all for being here. I think I said this in the previous video. I don't know if I uploaded that video yet or not, where I talked about this whole nail community and how everybody's so welcoming and things like that, and I really appreciate everyone. But yeah, thank you again. I know I say thank you a lot in my videos, but I really do appreciate it. I have been creating content since like 2014, and then I stopped in 2017. I came back in 2020 and uploaded 1 video, and then didn't upload again until 2023, like the end of 2023. And so I've never been consistent. Last year was my first consistent year, and last year is when I got a lot of you guys. And so yeah, I'm very appreciative of that. So I'm always going to say thank you in my videos. So even if you're someone who doesn't subscribe to me and you come across this video, still thank you for watching to the end. It helps out with watch time immensely when you watch the whole video to the end. I also have a playlist on my channel with all of my videos added to the playlist. So if you want to help me out with watch time there, you can just click on that playlist and just let it play. Let it play on your phone while you're sleeping at night. You know? But thank you again for watching this video. If everything I said in this video doesn't make you want to subscribe or like the video, you can at least like the video because I'm doing this while I'm sick. Okay? So I did top coat the nails with this Beatles top coat, and this is the final design. I adore these nails. They are so simple, but so awesome. And I want to recreate these on my own nails because I do not wear these nail sets. I only do 5 fingers. So I don't wear these out. They just go into my book. And if you guys ever wanted to see like a tour of my little nail book, let me know, because I won't make a video on it, but I'll do like a YouTube short or something like that, just kind of like scrolling through my nail book. If you're interested in that, I actually need another one because I filled up two. So all the nail sets that I've done like the past few weeks, they're just sitting on my nail desk because I don't have a book to put them in. I need to get another one. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I know I keep saying thank you. I'm so sorry. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna go drink my fluids and get some rest and rest my voice and all of that jazz. And if you are got the bug and you've gotten sick, because I've seen some of you say that you've gotten sick, just I don't know, just get some rest and keep drinking your fluids. Bye, guys.